Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of the What Was That podcast. I'm Jazzy.
And I'm Addi. And today we are joined by a very special guest, my best friend for the last 15 years, Sarah.
Sarah, say hi. Yeah. All right.
Okay.
Keep going.
No, we're all going to sit here and make you think about what you did.
Oh, man.
So Sarah had one very special request today. Not sure why it was so important.
I just think they're really interesting. We should cut them some more slack and maybe let them into our home every once in a while.
Hey, girl, what the fuck?
I said, who did you let into your home?
It's me, Sarah, in the flesh.
Flesh pedestrian?
Yeah, that's right. This episode is all about, and I am only going to say it once, so keep up, skinwalkers.
She said the thing!
It's like Robert Pattinson standing in the kitchen.
That poor man.
That poor man.
We've never let him rest.
It's a legacy.
For when did Twilight come out?
2008.
Yeah.
We have not let that man rest.
No.
For a really long time.
No,
He doesn't
he
deserve
never
it.
will.
He likes to work it, dude.
He likes
He's like
it.
so young. He's like Gen Z. He can keep
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Story 1. It fucking spoke to me.
Hell yeah.
I, 16 female at the time, snuck out of the house to go smoke weed in Lynn, Massachusetts woods around 3 a.m.
Who does that? Oh, sorry.
not
I was
afraid of the
16.
woods.
I was like, who does that? Come on.
It's not a huge sector of woods, just a wee reservation smack dab in the middle of the Boston suburbs surrounding a local reservoir.
Is this a leprechaun telling this story? Yeah, just a wee reservation. Smack a dab in the middle of just incredible.
I got to the entrance of the trail, parked my car, and made my way to the campsite, about a 5-minute walk where there are fire pits available. It's always been a popular smoking area for teenagers, and I was one of them. I set up to draw by a fire I had made and began to roll a joint. As I was rolling, I heard something on 4 legs come up behind me. I didn't sweat it that much because where I'm from, the worst it could probably be was a coyote. But when you could hear it transition to 2 legs and walk with a bipedal gait, that confused me. Then everything went fucking silent. No crickets, no birds, nothing. The only thing I could hear at that point was the crackling of the fire and my own breathing. I then became really concerned, like something bad was about to happen. I call out, thinking maybe it's just a homeless dude working up the courage to ask me for some food or money, since it was the city after all. I say hello and ask if anyone's there. Silent still for about a minute. Everything's telling me to run, but I stay because I thought if it was an animal trying to hurt me, I should stand my ground and make myself appear that I'm not worth the risk. Then, whatever it was, talked. It sounded almost like a parrot mimicking its owner's voice, and it asked to bum a light. Could I bum a light? Well, how does a parrot sound?
Can I bum a light? Is that fair?
Yes.
All right.
Well, I don't
Fuck
think it's
yes.
supposed to be a parrot.
What?
Specifically, it's
Yeah.
parroting the owner.
All flesh pedestrians actually speak in a parrot accent.
Yeah, that makes sense to
It's
me.
canon.
It is canon. Write that down.
It's all the parrot from SpongeBob, that really broken piece. That was the first flesh pedestrian to exist, actually.
It's the king.
Yeah.
It's the key.
At first, I'm relieved because at least I know it's not an animal, but the way it spoke was truly uncanny. I said, "Sure, but you have to come out where I can see you. You're giving me the creeps, dude." Then it asked again, 3 times. Then I really freaked out and knew something was really wrong. I told it to fuck off and find someone else to ask if he was going to be creepy about it. Then it ran off on all 4s. You could hear all 4 feet hitting the ground as it ran away. The crickets came back, the night birds started to chirp again, and the air even felt warmer. That feeling of dread washed over me, and I knew I had to fucking book it. I calmly packed my stuff back up, put out the fire, and make my way back down the trail to my car. I wanted to run, but part of me still believed that it was a dude just trying to get creepy with a 16-year-old girl in the woods by herself and if I played it cool and acted like I wasn't scared, maybe he'd back off. My mother always taught me to make a scene in that scenario, and I was prepared to knife whatever came at me. I also thought maybe if it was an animal, I wouldn't trigger its hunting instincts if I just walked instead of ran. But man, every hair on the back of my neck was standing up. That feeling of being watched is definitely real. I finally see the car 200 feet ahead of me. I feel safe again, but I'm still on high alert. I feel secure enough to look behind me and be sure. To look behind me, and sure enough, maybe 40 feet behind me is a male deer on its hind legs in the middle of the trail. I fucking freak. I've never heard of a flush pedestrian.
Censored here.
Censored.
Never believed in anything like them at the time. Never knew what they were. But I knew something about the image was seriously wrong, and I lost all my composure and booked it to my car. I made it back no problem and drove off before I could even get my headlights on. To this day, I'm 24, about to turn 25. I've never been back to those woods, or really any woods for that matter. I'm deathly afraid of nature now, which sucks. The idea of spending a night in them makes me so anxious that I feel nauseous. It wasn't until years later when I fell into a YouTube rabbit hole in college, when you pick one video and it suggests another one. Yeah, we know, okay. I know how
We
YouTube
get
works.
it. Yeah.
We have 200 and something subscribers. We know how YouTube works.
I'm on YouTube.
I stumbled upon a video that described flush pedestrians and alleged experiences people have had with them in the woods that I truly began to understand what I may have encountered that night. This shit is real. I don't know if they're as aggressive or dangerous as people make them out to be in the stories I've seen online, because in my experience, it seemed pretty curious and backed off when I confronted it, still thinking it was just a creepy dude looking to score. But to this day, thinking about it makes me shudder and I get a pit in my stomach. I'd love to hear y'all's thoughts.
Okay, if it's in Massachusetts, is it technically a flush pedestrian? Because flush pedestrian is like a Navajo.
Yeah, what are their regions?
Yes.
What's the
It's the Four
territory?
Corners is where they are supposedly originated from, but I'm not sure. Like rules on ghosts. Are they allowed? Are they allowed to go outside of their territory, or is it once they cross into a different territory, the Wendigos are like, "Hey, get out of here."
Much like the honeybee, we have taken a lot of their land, so they have to travel to places they're not supposed to be. Save the bees.
Save the bees.
And I'm gonna use my platform to save the
Use my platform to
bees.
save the bees, bro.
Yeah.
Sarah's gonna be censored.
Oh man.
Yeah, I don't know when to go. It's like, I imagine like black bears and brown bears. Where does the territory end?
Yeah, I feel like if it's deer adjacent, it's Wendigo
Wendigo.
in Massachusetts. That's what I'm gonna say. Out of my professional and humble
Case
opinion.
closed. This is a Wendigo.
Yeah, it's not a flush pedestrian. Sorry, you're dumb.
Sorry, you dumb dummy. That is such a good question. What is the difference?
Wendigos are they are shifted out of something different. The flesh pedestrians were Navajo shamans
Yeah.
that were kind of went rogue and went kind of dark, and then they started doing the dark stuff and taking over the bodies of things.
Yes.
And that's
Keep going.
yeah, and that's it. That's your Wikipedia explanation right
that.
there.
Yeah. The
No need to look it up. No need to look it up.
no.
Yeah. Hey.
Y'all ever played Until Dawn? You haven't played Until Dawn? It's a movie now. It's a really good scary game.
Yeah.
Spoilers, but the monster is a Wendigo at the end.
Nice.
So,
Oh.
Yeah, and I love Wendigo things. I think Wendigos are so cool. I want a Wendigo tattoo.
you should get one.
I want one.
That guy's done another one since then. I know. Go back.
I know they're just so expensive.
They are. Good tattoos usually are.
According to the AI overview,
Thank you, Gemini.
Wendigos are flesh-eating creatures that are associated with winter, famine, and the vice of gluttony and greed. In some traditions, a human resorting to cannibalism during famine transforms into a Wendigo.
Yes.
That's what I thought it was a
Yes.
cannibalism thing.
Yeah.
Because that's what happens in Until Dawn. Spoiler
Yeah.
alert.
God. So, Yellow Jackets.
They
They're
could have turned.
actually
Yeah, they've all turned into
Wendigos.
Wendigos. That's why
That's
they
the
wear the
canvas.
antler thing.
Oh, shit.
What the fuck?
the code. Call Shannon.
We need to
read
redo our episode.
Yeah.
If you're coming here from Shannon's podcast episode 2 weeks ago, we just cracked the code.
Honestly, I could see that happening.
Someone on Reddit
That's
is probably like,
you
yeah,
$100. Like, I will pay for your Wendigo tattoo if they all turn out to be
Shit. Okay, bro.
We have to wait till it's over though.
Yeah,
So we want more
we have one more season.
One more season
One
to
more
go.
season.
I listened to the podcast. I was listening to y'all yap about it. Which is always fun.
Yeah, I when I started this story, I feel you looking at me. When I keep thinking about this girl being 16 and driving to the middle of the woods, parking her car by herself, walking to this campsite,
No fear, baby.
going up and being like, I'm gonna roll a joint, I'm gonna smoke it, and then hearing something like that come up behind you.
Be like, it's probably a coyote.
I would have booked it the second I heard a single footstep. And like, first of all, I'm like, I wouldn't have even done that in the first place.
No, I'm a weenie.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, it's just an actual dude running on all fours and then standing up.
Which is really funny.
372 days of running on all
Yes,
fours.
oh my god. He's really good now. It's
I
been
actually
a long time.
have a really good video for the end of this episode.
Where we're jumping around.
No, but that is really funny. No, I have 3 flesh pedestrian videos for the end of this episode.
Ooh.
And we're just going to watch and react to them.
Okay.
Love that.
But
Love that.
one of them is kind of funny, and this story makes me think of that. So,
Cute.
yeah.
Yeah. I'm excited to watch those.
Story 2. Don't talk about the flesh pedestrians. I have a story. It isn't mine, but it happened to be my uncle. He used to tell the story when we went camping and scared the lights out of me every time I heard it. We live in Utah. The Four Corners, guys. The
Yeah,
Four Corners.
this
That's what
is
we're
gonna
looking
be
at.
A real
That
one.
makes sense.
Yes.
Mhm. Not a Wendigo.
My uncle Mark went on a mission at 19. They sent him to an Indian reservation in Arizona.
Not one of the 4 corners, is it?
Yes, it is.
Oh, okay. What are the 4 corners? Can we look this up?
like
What does it
New
look like?
Mexico,
New Mexico.
Arizona, Nevada, Utah.
Yeah.
Okay. Got it. I'm
You're
visualizing.
welcome.
I see it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, you're really good at maps. Are you a photographer? It's kind of not.
Watch me be wrong. No, don't look it up because I want editing me to go through and look it up. I'll put something right here. I was wrong. I apologize. They paired him up with a companion named Carl. When they first got there was a huge rift with the locals on the reservation and them being there. They didn't want my Uncle Carl staying on the reservation grounds. Eventually, they came to a compromise that they would stay on the outskirts in a trailer. This reservation wasn't very big and was located next to a heavily wooded area. The first night, they were trying to sleep when all of a sudden their trailer started to shake violently back and forth. Startled and not sure what was happening, they climbed under their table for cover. Mark could distinctively hear someone pushing it from side to side of the trailer like a group of people. After about 5 minutes, it stopped. That next day, they made the rounds on the reservation and were talking to the locals. Carl made a comment to one of the families that their trailer was shaking the night before. The family got very quiet and told them that they had to leave. They thought it was strange, but didn't think much of it. The next night, it happened again. They awoke to their trailer shaking back and forth. Again, they climbed under the table until it stopped. This went on for 2 more nights. Anytime they tried to talk to anyone about it, they got quiet and told them to leave. Mark started thinking that, due to the tension of their arrival, the locals were doing this to scare them off the reservation. They then go into a convenience store and they were talking about how frustrated they were in the situation. The clerk overheard and said,
They can't talk about it. It's forbidden.
confused, they ask him.
Can't talk about what?
The guy continues to tell them about the flesh pedestrians. He says that they are evil demons that were once Native American witches. If they talk about it, the flesh pedestrians will come for their souls. They just walked out of there baffled. They thought it was another scare tactic. So that night, when the shaking started again, my uncle decided to be brave and confront them. He went to the trailer door, flew it open, and yelled, "Hey!" Oh!
Are we That was funny, though.
It's good.
Hey! When he did that, he saw these 3 animals run off. 2 were a wolf and 1 was a bear. But they looked strange, almost with human features. As he watched them run towards the trees, all three stood up on two legs and walked slowly towards the trees, making a human cackling laugh. It scared him so bad that they called their mission president the next morning and asked to be moved. They were relocated that day. For a year, nothing happened. One day, they announced that Carl was being relocated to another city and Mark was getting a new companion, Jimmy. They had to go drive for about an hour to pick Jimmy up from the airport. The road they traveled went through the boundaries of the reservation. They arrived at about 8 p.m. and met Jimmy, and they go to leave. The mission president tells Jimmy,
We were driving through a dangerous area at night, so we can't make any stops. If you need to use the bathroom, you need to go now.
Jimmy says,
I am fine. That's what he said. I'm fine. I don't have to tinkle.
the mission president gets serious enough to even freak out Mark.
I am not kidding. You need to go do your business. I like that better.
Yeah.
Please, Pete. Please go, please.
Jimmy was insistent he was fine, so they hit the road. As they're about 30 minutes into the drive, they're going through the area of the reservation boundaries. Jimmy starts complaining that he needs to pee badly.
Oh my God, classic
Jimmy! Oh my
What the
God.
hell?
The mission president says, "We can't stop here, you have to hold it!"
That's how it feels.
Jimmy keeps going on. I really can't hold it. So the mission president stops the car and says,
Okay, but you will do your business next to the door, and if I say get in the car, you better get in the car fast.
with a look of confusion, Jimmy says,
All right. Is this guy an NPC? Okay.
opens the door and starts to do his business. About 5 seconds later, the mission president says nothing and just yanks Jimmy into the car and floors it.
Dick hanging out still.
Flapping in the wind.
Still Pete.
Pete's just getting everywhere in the back of the car.
Doesn't matter. Get in. Oh my God.
Jimmy and Mark start freaking out.
What's going on?
The mission president says nothing and just increases his speed. All of a sudden, Mark sees something next to the car on his right. A giant wolf-looking man was running on 2 feet next to the car. Mark looked at the speedometer. They were going over 60 miles per hour and still increasing. The wolf creature kept right next to the car for 10 minutes until it finally took off into the trees. Shaking, Jimmy gets out of the car when they arrive. They didn't speak through the whole ordeal and says,
What did I just see?
the mission president says,
Next time I tell you to take care of your business, you take care of your business. And then the Seinfeld
Scene.
music plays. Hell yeah. Okay, so
Okay, so this is probably Flash Pedestrians, but how funny would it be if it was actually just furries with a hoverboard?
or we were talking about Twilight. What if it's like
yeah, what if it's just like,
Jacob?
yeah, right? It's just like the wolves on a reservation, you know?
Yeah.
I also, God, I hate. This is a part where Addison talks about hating the Mormon church.
Good shit, guys.
If you weren't here, Jasmine would just be agreeing with me, and it would be fun, and it would be fun.
I'm standing up for the Mormons. They don't
God,
have enough people
well-
to stand up for them.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure
they
they don't.
sure
Yeah,
don't.
they sure don't.
Yeah, they need more.
Mormon!
All right. Okay, so Jimmy's an asshole.
Okay, can we talk about the story, though?
Oh, I was supposed to say, do you watch Secret Lives of Mormon
I
Wives?
don't. No. I've seen
So
Papa Meat's
good.
video on it. That's
Yes.
like the most that I've seen.
So good. It's addicting.
Absolutely ridiculous. And I love
Yeah,
it.
we still need to debrief on, because we started talking about the Whitney thing and then we didn't
Yeah.
finish talking about it.
I heard Whitney's a bitch.
She is, but I kind of love
I
her.
like her. Yeah.
I didn't like her season 1 or season 2, and
Agreed.
like
You're
this.
the one that was like dancing.
Terrible.
But
She was like a child of 36 or however
no,
old
she was
is.
like 22 at that point.
Oh.
She's like 32 now, so I guess she wasn't. She was like 25 probably.
Okay.
Um,
Really developed frontal lobe.
but she like came back to be on the show so she could go on Dancing with the Stars, and then went on Dancing with the Stars and did so good.
Amazing. Yeah,
I
she was
did hear that
wonderful.
she killed it on that.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
now
I
she's
noticed.
like going on Broadway, but she's like made amends with like all the girls. And one thing I thought was very admirable throughout the whole season that made me flip a little bit more to being on her side was like she was so like fervently backing her friends, especially Demi, and Demi did not deserve it whatsoever.
Yeah.
And she like backed her up the whole time and was like,
Girls girl.
yeah, exactly. And I was like, you know what, that kind of did.
Yeah. Yeah, I think she like saw herself,
I fear she
recognized where she was wrong, tried to correct it.
I fear she took a plate and she ate from it.
and she left on crumbs.
Okay, so let's talk about the story.
Anyway, damn, that's so crazy.
Oh my god, we need to actually talk. That's crazy.
Damn.
I want to know if this was an actual story that somebody actually lived, or if this was propaganda from his grandpa to believe more in his culture and his religion, because that's what Mormons rely on a lot.
You are any chance you can make,
Yeah.
anytime you can shit on the Mormons. Holy Christ. I mean, I
Say it.
it's just because of that show. They think that The Secret Lives of Mormon Wives is like positive Mormon propaganda, but I don't think
It's
it
not.
is.
And
definitely
a lot of the
They
girls
talk a lot
on
about their
it.
trauma.
Yeah, a lot of the
and
girls
leaving
on
the
it.
church.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, why is it called The Secret Lives of Mormon Wives?
Because they
Because they
used to
are
be Mormon.
Mormon.
Some of them.
Yeah.
Some of them are. Some of them are
I feel
not.
like at one point they were all Mormon. Some are like practicing, some are not practicing, some are like falling out
Some
of it.
have like
Different-
left the church. Some are like on the border of like removing their records from the church, which is when you like fully leave.
Yeah. But yeah, it definitely doesn't make me think, oh yeah, let me go be Mormon
Yeah.
at all.
No.
I'm sure media literacy is dead, so I'm sure someone is like,
This is exactly what will happen when I join the Mormon church. I'll get to drink swig all the time, then I'll get on TV.
yeah,
Sweet bread.
and I'll get on TV, and then I'll go on TV with my husband who yells at me. Yay.
Incredible stuff. They should all convert to Scientology instead.
I think you're onto something.
Find Miss Cabbage. She's missing still. Did you know that?
I don't know who that is.
The Miss Cabbage's own Scientology, and what is his name? Something Miss Cabbage's wife has been like missing for like 13 years.
Miss Cabbage.
And what else do you have to say?
Okay, can we talk about the story now?
Shelly Miss Cabbage. All right, yeah.
Oh my god.
I'm reading some of the comments to see if there's any extra information.
Back in the early 80s.
Yeah, what happened in the 80s? Someone asked, why didn't they just pray the demons away?
Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. God, get them, commoners. Oh, and here we go again on another tangent of why Addison hates the Mormon Church.
That's what they do.
And that's why I
They're
have
just
a
like,
problem with
here-
the Mormon Church. I'm just saying that's why I have a problem with it.
To be fair, I have a problem with most churches.
Yeah,
So.
true. Especially the Mormon. No, sorry.
No ties to Mormonism. I just...
Okay, imagine you're we all close our eyes again. Imagine that you're going down the road and you're pissing everywhere, your wang's hanging out.
Okay.
And you look out the window and there's a Jacob-sized wolf running next to the car.
I would immediately think Twilight. And honestly,
Yeah.
I'd be kind of stoked.
Yeah, I'd be
So,
like,
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
yeah. Yeah.
dude.
Like, holding my head out the
Hand
window.
howling.
Whipping it out, like whipping it around. You're shining your flashlight on it too. Trying to...
Like a strobe.
Hey, let's go! Yeah,
Hit
a
play.
beacon.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is that it?
I think it might be
Yeah.
it.
Okay, I feel like we said 2 things about the story and no.
What else is
Oh,
there
tons
to
of
say?
stuff about
They definitely,
Mormonism.
yeah.
This will be one
And
of
a
those.
ton about Mormons.
Dude, this will be one of those where it's like, and then Addison yapped about the Mormons for comes back, and that's why I don't like the Mormon church. Fucked up.
What? Sorry. Sue me. I'm like, I feel like, if you want to have your religion, cool. I think there's one more. Yes, here it is. Another part of why Addison hates the Mormon church.
Fair and true and valid.
Story 3.
My speed all the way up. It stops dick flying everywhere.
Story 3. Flash pedestrian stories from the past. This is a story my family told me when I was growing up. We live in a rural community on the Navajo reservation. My aunt and her 2 brothers were home alone while my grandparents had left for the evening to attend a chapter house meeting. They were in the house, and like many people from the reservation, they didn't have electricity. It had been dark outside for about an hour, and my aunt and uncles were getting ready for bed. Outside, they heard noises, as if someone was moving things around outside. My oldest uncle went to look out the front window and saw a figure out by the truck. This was immensely out of the ordinary because the closest neighbor was miles away. Whatever it was opened the truck door and began to dig through personal items that my family had left in the vehicle.
Sorry.
Okay. My aunt and uncles were frightened by the sight and knew they should take action. They took out the rifle and steadied themselves up to hold it. They flung the door open and aimed the gun at the dark figure. The figure turned and started to walk towards them, totally unfazed by the weapon. My uncle pulled the trigger, but nothing happened. As the figure drew closer, my aunt began to smell something like a rotting corpse. It was so strong it made her gag. My uncle continued to pull the trigger with no luck, and the figure came closer and closer. Off in the distance, headlights were coming up the road. My grandparents were returning. The figure looked towards the lights and started to move away and tucked itself behind a tree near the house. My oldest uncle ran towards the truck with the gun. My grandfather got out of the car, and my uncle pointed to the tree. The thing was poking its head out to observe what they were doing. My grandfather ran into the house and over to the stove and grabbed a handful of ashes, rubbed it all over the gun, and placed an ash-covered bullet into the chamber. He walked out into the front porch and fired towards the tree. Whatever that thing was didn't expect the gun to go off. The gunshot echoed and the dark figure began running. My grandma chased my aunt inside, and my uncles and my grandfather went after it. There weren't many roads or paths, so as my grandfather and my uncles chased after the figure, the truck was bouncing and the headlights were not fixed in one particular spot. My uncle swears that whenever the headlights would hit the figure, he saw a woman. Not only that, whoever it was running on all fours like a bear. My grandfather eventually stopped the truck, and as they neared the ditch that drops about 20 feet, he got out and yelled in Navajo. My uncle says that he was yelling about a local woman. He yelled that he wasn't scared and that he knew it was her and to leave his family alone. After a few days passed, there was news that the woman my grandfather was yelling at had passed. I've always been told that you know who a skinwalker is. Say their name and it will kill them.
Said the thing.
You said the
So when I come back as one, just be like, yo, Jasmine, stop. And then that'll kill me.
You know,
Yeah.
kill you.
Yeah, exactly.
I've never
Or
heard
when
that.
you come back as one because you said it. I'll be like, Addison, no.
Sure, I'm the only clean one here.
Yeah, like, no one here. Good thing you're flying out tonight because otherwise we'd be coming for you, babe.
Yeah.
I haven't heard the saying their name, and I also haven't heard is covering the bullet in ash a thing too.
That was weird. I was like,
that was weird.
I've never heard of
Huh?
that.
What was that?
Because the gun wasn't going off until
Until the ash, but I'm like, was that a mechanical error for the gun? Like it gave the gun more traction. Maybe it was too slippery for the.
Is that how that works?
the bullet's too slippery. It's so easy. Yeah, what the fuck?
I'm just saying. I just don't understand.
I'm not a gun mechanic.
I'm not
So,
either,
yeah.
and I don't understand why he put the ash on it. So that's what I'm trying to understand. I'm trying to rationalize.
Did the comments say anything about it?
No.
Okay, you open your door, you see a big shadow standing there. What do you do?
Close the door.
Obviously.
Okay, you don't have a gun on you right then.
I
I got a baseball bat immediately.
Okay, you get home tonight.
Mm-hmm.
You open the door, nothing's in your hands.
Mm-hmm.
You see shadow figure.
Mhm.
Your porch light's not working. All you see is shadow. What are you doing?
Hand to hand combat. Like I've been trained.
Do you think you could beat a
Mm-hmm. Say it.
According to Navajo folklore, white ash is a confirmed way to kill a skinwalker.
Oh. Oh,
we are learning.
interesting.
Wow.
That's interesting. So white ash, anything that like burns really, really hot in the fireplace.
I don't know, like anything, but like what else? Yeah.
Thank God Gemini's letting us know.
Yeah.
Love that.
It really does come in handy. I hate AI for taking all of our jobs, and the world's going to shit. However,
How to kill a flesh pedestrian, a TikTok. That's so funny. In case you guys want to go flesh pedestrian hunting,
we'll give you this link.
Yeah. Interesting. Okay.
that's so funny.
There you go.
Anyway, Jasmine, what are you doing? You open the door.
Closing it.
What then?
We die or we don't.
Okay.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Nope.
That's it.
Because, like, maybe they'll just go away. Maybe like, oh, I did have the wrong house.
Wishful thinking. That's really optimistic. It's very glass half full for you.
Yeah.
Somebody
What am I
asked
gonna
me
do?
what
Beat it with my fists? Like, no, that's not.
Why not? Explain to me why not.
You're a kid who would have fought a moose with a skateboard.
Probably. If I needed to. You know,
Mhm.
I'd leave the
Do you
moose
remember that
alone
story?
I
first.
do. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I've never heard that actually.
Oh, it
I'm
was
just
on one of
sorry.
our episodes.
Oh shit.
Yeah. It's like a really early one.
Wow. And it's actually one of like the really early ones too. So it's
Oh
like,
my
wow.
Well, it's been so long.
Exactly.
We've
I don't
said so many
remember
words between now and then.
anything.
Oh,
So
whatever.
many words between now and then.
What are you gonna do? Is it close the door?
What are we
you gonna
supposed
close
to
the
do?
door?
I'm gonna close the door
Wow.
and then I'm gonna run upstairs and I'm gonna
Up the
grab
stairs?
my Glock and then I'm gonna
shoot it too.
Well, I'm gonna shut the door first, so it's not gonna come in my house.
Shooting it doesn't work. You got some ash?
Yeah, I have an altar, so I have a lot of white ash.
Okay. then you're gonna.
Well,
smash my-
I would assume it's white ash because it's like from my incense that I saved to make black salt.
yeah.
Tell me again how Mormonism is stupid. I'm sorry, that was rude. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. Okay, listen. The difference between Mormonism and paganism. Paganism, I worship myself.
It's been around longer than Mormonism too.
Also, it has, but paganism is like you like there's like different gods you can like pray to or whatever. But I don't.
I believe more in that than I do. In,
I-
I'm joshing with ya.
I believe in the power of myself and my internal being, which is where I get all my power from.
The Mormons are like, oh my god.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh golly.
Sparkly sound.
Yeah.
I believe in the power of me.
And the power of me, not in the power of fucking Joseph Smith.
No, transparently, I believe in paganism more than I believe probably in most religions.
Yeah, I mean, it was like one of the first ones around.
Actually, Hindu was the first one.
I know, I said one of the first ones.
Okay. I'm just putting a little factoid in there. Did you know that Hindu was the first religion? Oh, sorry, it's my turn to get shut off. All right, cut it, go, keep going. Story 4.
Do we have anything else we want to say?
No, I don't have like any good thoughts. I just have dumb thoughts. Like I just imagine like flesh pedestrians really like the movie Call Me by Your Name. And they probably really like that one song by The Weeknd.
Or,
Call out my name.
I was gonna say the one song by Lil Nas X.
Yep.
Call me by your name.
Yep.
I like that one
Tell
too.
me you love me. Yeah,
Yeah.
I can't sing it.
So
really well.
at the flesh pedestrian parties, that's what they're bumping.
Was the grandma a dark priest? What that's what they're called, right? They're like
This grandma?
yeah, because like
I don't-
that's
I don't
how
think it said
flesh
that.
pedestrians. I know. I don't think it said that either. But
Okay.
but I want to know because how become flesh pedestrian if normal person, and is flesh pedestrian take on normal person one time, multiple times? Did it take grandma knowing that grandma was dying, or did grandma try to stay alive and cast spell on the wizard?
Hell yeah.
You know that sound I'm talking about?
We love casting spells.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
I just want to know answers.
Yeah.
Maybe we should actually research this information.
You should message them.
We should do a whole episode on what they are. We should do a research episode.
Pretty cool. Do it.
Yeah. Story 4. My flesh pedestrian experience. First off, I have told this story before in a public setting around 2008. I was living in Louisiana at the time and had called into Coast to Coast AM and told the story to Greg Norrie, which
Name
was
drop.
which was a pretty cool experience. I didn't have a whole lot of time to tell some of the details, so you'll be getting an unedited version, so to speak. It happened somewhere between 1997 and 1999. I was in my late teens and we were living in New Mexico up near the Four Corners.
Which are where?
I don't want to say it 'cause I don't want to be
Right.
wrong.
I think you were right last time.
My parents were pastors at a local church in a very small town. We had lived outside of town, sort of out in the middle of nowhere, and there were a few houses sprinkled around us. Surrounding us, at least, there were no houses. There was some brush and a lot of desert. Ever since we moved there, the locals told us about flesh pedestrians. Even people in the church warned us about them. One guy in the church swore up and down that when he was a truck driver, he saw a flesh pedestrian in its human form running alongside his truck when he was going about 80 miles per hour. But since I didn't witness it, I just took him at his word. I had heard many different tales on the origins of the flesh pedestrians, both from the locals and the Native Americans. There was a Native American who went to our church who still held on to his Navajo beliefs, who told me what I always assumed to be a more accurate description. He told me that when people of his tribe had a child out of incest, the tribe leaders would take the baby out into the desert to be raised by the wolves. Hell yeah, that's kind of sick. The wolves would raise it, and
The rest of it, though.
and they would become flesh pedestrians, having the powers to turn into anything, animals, humans, etc. The story fascinated me. He just seemed to know for sure that this was the accurate tale. Then he warned me to never whistle at night, which I thought was pretty weird, but I never did, until one night.
I love when people say that, but I never did.
Until...
Yeah, what the hell?
Definitely did.
Dun, dun, dun. It was in the fall, around 11 p.m. I was in my bedroom, which was the furthest room from anyone in the house and near the garage, watching a TV or playing PlayStation. My mother was in her bedroom. My dad was at the church studying, as he always did, till around midnight. Sure he was.
No, like
Sorry.
Yeah.
Dad's at church again at 9 p.m. That's just what he does.
Crazy. He comes
Yeah.
home with lipstick on his collar, and that's just God. It's just
Wine.
a touch of God.
Spill the wine. Yeah. Just a touch of God.
My brother had a friend over that night, and they were going to spend the night on the back patio, which was a long rectangular room with a screen window all down it. Like I said, I was in my bedroom minding my business when my brother and his friend come banging on my door. Annoyed, I opened the door, and my brother, who is 4 years younger than me, and his friend were both frightened. My brother said as they were on the patio goofing off, they heard someone walking around the backyard and saw what looked to be the top of a wolf. Oh, that's what I wanted to read. The top of a white, bald head. Bald! Walk by the screen windows. Now, normally, I would believe my brother since he would never make this kind of stuff up, but his friend was a huge liar and had told these tall tales about having been to Mars, even showing us the red dirt, which looked awful lot like the red dirt you would find throughout the area, I might add. Of course, by this time I had experienced a lot of paranormal stuff, but I was still skeptical. Bravely and annoyed, I grabbed my jacket and a flashlight, and the three of us went out to the patio. It was always creepy at night because it was always so dark, and the only light came from the nearby lamp post a few yards down the street. Our backyard was insanely small except for the right-hand side of it, which was a little bit bigger, but held a trampoline which took up the better part of it. We stepped out of the patio, my flashlight.
My fleshlight. Hell yeah.
Yo, what kind of story is
Hey.
this?
My flashlight shining around the yard, but saw nothing. That was when I started hearing the crunching leaves coming from the front yard. So the three of us went to the back gate to the front yard. Now our front yard was huge and had roughly 9 apple trees. There was a large creepy tree in the corner of the yard near the street I always stayed clear of for some reason. We had a close neighbor, literally on the other side of the wooden fence. It was a nice family that had a daughter about my brother's age, and they also had a bunch of chickens, and sometimes they would wander into our yard. So that's what I thought was walking around in our front yard. Shining the flashlight around, of course I couldn't see any chickens, but I did see something white walk behind a tree near the wooden fence, and that's when I got very curious. The three of us walked slowly to the tree. I was being the protective big brother, and I kept the other two behind me. Before I knew it, I heard a loud whoosh and felt a gust of wind like something flew by us. My brother screamed out in pain. You want to scream?
Poor Jasmine.
My brother always had his shirt off, which annoyed me because back then I was overweight and very self-conscious.
We're talking about incest, and he's like, "No, my brother just always has his shirt off all the time. Like really stacked brothers, just always shirtless, dude."
I just can't stop staring at him, and he like is having me like save him or whatever. But I noticed on his chest he had 3 long scratches across him. How did he look that hard?
She's right there.
Scared and shocked, my brother ran back inside the house, leaving me and his friend. It all happened so quickly, but I ran towards the street where I was sure whatever it was had gone, his friend close behind me. Once we reached the end of the property, I could hear the sound of bare feet running down the paved road. I shined my lights toward the sound but never saw anything. So I whistled some tune, and from down the road, I heard the same tune whistled back to me.
Amateur.
Intrigued, I whistled again.
Amateur hour, bro.
This time a different tune, and again kept the same tune. The same tune was whistled back. My brother's friend started getting scared and kept trying to get me to go back inside, but I was very intrigued. I whistled for the 3rd time, and that was when, very close by, we heard this male voice say, "Hey kid, come here." Wait, you have to say it.
Hey kid, come here. That's what I feel like. They're all from Boston. Yeah. Actually, every flesh. Canonically.
Oh my
Bostonian.
God.
Yeah.
It's canon.
You can't question it. It's canon.
Exactly.
There was no hesitation. The 2 of us bolted back inside. We went to go tell my mother what happened, and she was already frightened because she was tending to my brother's scratches on his chest. We told her what happened, and my mother told us to stay inside. My mother has also had some pretty scary paranormal encounters before. I need to tell this story soon as well, so she believed us. I had never forgotten about that encounter. My brother brushes it off these days, making it out to not be a big deal, but I know differently, and so does my mother. It's one of those many incidences in my life that literally bothers me to this day.
I never thought being unable to whistle would be a benefit. Here we are. I can never whistle at anything.
Dude, I can't whistle either.
Yeah.
I can whistle breathing in, but not out. I can like...
Now try it out.
So now you're calling them.
We get a little chime in there. Get a little something. You gotta wet it. My dad can like whistle any tune you ask him to.
That's impressive.
Yeah. He also plays the harmonica. I don't know why.
I feel like that translates.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
That makes sense. All right, you're almost there. I can see it.
I feel like I'd probably be safe. I literally can only do...
You walked by. Oh, what?
I don't know the rules.
Yeah.
I actually killed him just by that. It's like the reverse. It's when you like speak Latin in reverse and it kills demons because that's also canon.
Is it?
Yep.
I believe you.
Totally
The
canon.
scary witch told me something.
Sorry.
We have to go
To
back
get
and tell
it-
the Mormon church.
Let's get away from incest for a second.
Were we still on it?
Were we? Were you there?
Talking about that a minute ago.
I do feel like the train left the station.
Okay.
Okay. Period.
Did you want to talk about incest more?
No.
Dude, I just finished Little Stranger.
Okay, we already talked about this. We're talking about the story. Let's finish talking about the story.
Okay.
Okay.
Did you read it?
No.
Yes. Okay, so this... Yes. Well, not technically.
That's part. He goes, no. I told Steven about it. He goes, what the hell?
They're
Go listen.
foster siblings.
It's probably the most fucked up book I've ever read.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, Credence is the worst.
No, I've heard about that one.
Yeah, I couldn't even... I got like 8 chapters in and I was like, I'm done.
Wow.
Actually, no, I got chapter 11.
You've not DNF'd a book in a long time.
Nope.
That's
And I
crazy.
did. I was like,
Yeah.
Fascinating. You're so close to me.
what do you think the little white bald thing was?
A white man.
A white man.
A white man?
From Boston. It actually is. Yeah, it's a guy from Boston. That's all it was. Yeah.
I would be equally scared. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if I would go out and help my siblings. I'm gonna be honest.
Hell no.
No, if my only child.
True.
Hell
no.
If my, even when I was younger, when I liked my sister, if my sister came inside and was like, we were outside and we saw this creature run behind some trees. We need your help. I'd be like, no.
No.
And you
Come
should
back
stay
inside.
too.
Yeah, I don't know what to tell you.
Call the police.
Yes,
yeah.
do something else. Why are you bothering me?
Yeah.
There's a bald man in my yard.
Call somebody, not me. Call somebody with a gun.
I help people reluctantly. I don't want to, but I have to because that's the only option.
Is
So-
it though? You
Yeah,
let
it's like-
your neighbor into your apartment in the middle of the night without knowing
That's
them.
not a good indicator, but yes.
That's what I'm saying.
That's a fantastic indicator.
Yeah.
Why would you let that happen?
I'm talking more about like
Why
my
did you let
Nana-
that happen?
Dude, your nana
Wants
just
to
messaged you.
do-
That's crazy.
my Nana wants to do home renovation and I can't let her do it by her fucking self.
That is
Or-
not the
It's
same.
not the same.
To bring up Bettina this episode, she decides she's gonna go down that stairwell instead of the really normal path that we've all gone on. And I'm like, well, I can't let you go by yourself because if you get lost or die, someone's gonna need to help you fight your way out of it. So I guess I'll go with you too, you dumb fucking idiot, but I'm not happy about it.
Okay. Put this in your scenario, okay?
Yeah.
We're in a house. My bachelorette party.
Okay.
We're in a big cabin. We're all together. I go outside. Me and Sarah go outside. We're fucking around outside. That's why I got the scratches down my back.
Us being like,
That's how I got the scratches. That's how this guy got the scratches too.
Slapboxing.
Anyway, so we're outside. We're hanging out. We run back inside, and we're like, we just saw a bald creature with big ass horns
Yeah.
in the yard, and it was growling at us, making weird faces.
Yeah.
makeup
And we
is
were
all
like-
over our face, our hair's just
And we were like, come outside and help us.
Yeah. So I will say if like one of you got taken by it and the other one came in as like you need to
That's
help
not
me
the
go get
scenario.
her, yes.
That's not the
Or-
scenario.
taken. Yes.
Taken, yes,
Let me
I would.
answer.
Let her cook.
In that scenario, I'll try to keep you inside. If you refuse to go stay inside and you're insistent on going outside, I guess I'll fucking go too.
That's
but I'm
crazy.
not happy about it.
You're a
And
good
you're
friend.
gonna hear about it.
Yeah, no. If that were you, if you were outside and you came inside and you were like, "Help me, go do something to this thing." I don't know what, but I want to
Yeah.
go do something. I'd look at you in your face and I'd be like, "That's dumb."
Fake friends.
Sorry. if
friends do
if
stupid
you
things with
did
me.
if you did go missing, obviously I'd go out there and like try to find you.
Let me go.
But I'd be like, "Why the fuck are you doing that?" Yeah. Why are you doing that? Why would you do that?
yeah.
No.
But don't worry, because I wouldn't do that. So
Exactly. I wouldn't do that either.
yeah, it's dumb shit.
That's why this story's stupid.
Got him. Got him.
Boom. Roasted.
I do think the brother got the scratches from the other kid. They were doing something.
Okay, much smaller example, but like in the same vein, nothing to do with flush pedestrians. You're about to be late for your flight. Do you run in the airport?
Yes.
I do like a light jog.
What if you're like, no, you gotta book it?
I'd
Like-
run. Yeah,
I don't
absolutely.
want to, but yeah, sure.
Okay. I said I would run. Steven, because we saw somebody chopping down in the airport. He goes, I will never run to a flight. I go, what if it's like you're booking it or you're not going to get on the plane? He was like, I guess I'm not getting on the plane.
Would-
I go, just so you know, I am leaving you. I
Yeah.
said, I'm booking it.
Yeah.
I get there. I say, hey, can you wait for my husband? They say, no. I say, well,
I ran.
it
He
is what it
didn't.
is.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, that's wild to me. You would like rather take a leisurely stroll and miss your flight.
this
Like
man
get to the
meanders.
gate.
If you take out some of the letters, it just spells man.
Rearrange them. Lord Voldemort. all over again, dude.
No, but yeah, no, I would book it. I would absolutely sprint my ass to my gate.
Yeah,
Me
this is
too.
why I show up 2 hours early.
Yeah, I'm not losing $200+ because I couldn't run.
That's how I feel.
Yeah,
That's how I feel.
clip this and send it to
I'm
Steven.
gonna. I will.
So I do have some little videos for us to watch. So this is our first video. This is what we're gonna watch right here.
It was shot on a potato, that's for sure.
It was.
Dude, this is like The Ring. We're gonna see it tonight. Whoa, that's spooky.
Isn't that spooky?
It is.
I'll have it playing above your head here for the listeners to watch. But yeah, so let's see that again. Let's get an instant replay of Sarah's reaction right here, slow motion.
Whoa, that was weird. Is that better?
Yeah, there you go. Okay, and so the comments on that actually was also good. People were like, "Bro, that's some real looking shit."
What if it's just a guy with unusually long arms?
Yeah, just
You know, I dated a guy with unusually long arms one time.
Do you look like that?
No, he was not a white man. But, like, if, you know,
some people are saying it's a crawler.
add a little tint to that. And I
Yeah,
think that
we've
could
talked
be
about
him.
that on the episode. So here's our next video.
Oh, they
See
said
it
oh.
again.
Oh.
They were shy.
Okay, hold on. I'm going to pull it up on my
That's
computer. Like,
Mothman.
what the fuck am I looking at?
It's Mothman. Dude, it's somebody taking a shit behind a tree.
Yeah, oh my god. Yeah, and he's just
Crisply.
why are you recording me?
Yeah, no, that's not.
Somebody's taking a shit behind a tree.
That could be anything.
He goes to the audio, he's like, hey, I'm pooping here.
Hey!
Which could be a skinwalker because they are canonically
Looks kind of
Bostonian.
small for and it looks like there's two of them.
And they are. What does it say?
It looks like they're kind of small, and there looks like there's two of them.
Oh, it's kind of small.
All right, and then here is our last video. All right. This one is the one I was talking about.
Yo, what the hell? Ooh, and in the camera. Bro, I'm 31st. This is... Bro.
Okay,
I
so
know that.
here's my thought on I'm making up a story for what I think happened. Someone got locked out of their apartment. You're naked. It's nighttime. You're worried because like you're vulnerable, right?
Yeah.
So you gotta out freak any freak.
So you're just gonna like show your strawberry for the whole world?
It's better than showing
Who's
your-
gonna come after me if I'm
Beans and
running on all
rice.
fours like that, all Nikki? No one.
Well, I'd be afraid that somebody would be like standing behind me and they'd be like,
recording them like they're
Well,
doing
they
right now.
did record you.
well,
so
yeah,
you
but
don't
from
worry.
that's from like aerial.
Would you rather them see your butthole or your dick and balls?
Well, I don't have a dick and balls.
I feel
if
like
you
I'd
had
have a
to
pretty
have-
good dick and balls if I had them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
See my penis.
I
You guys
don't like
watch
that
Family
anyone has
Friends.
ever seen my
No.
butthole.
Really?
You don't think anyone's ever seen
I
it?
said I don't like that anyone has ever seen my
Oh,
butthole.
same.
Yeah.
I was like,
No.
somebody's definitely seen your asshole before, dude. Like, there's no way.
Yeah, statistically someone has.
Yeah.
For sure. But yeah, I don't like that.
I like my butt.
I like my butthole.
Couldn't be me. I'm not a butthole person.
Yeah, no, it's mine.
It's mine.
Don't look at it. It's mine.
Keep your hands off my eye holes.
Dude, really.
The dude's like, I can't help it. She's winking at me.
Yeah, that's how I'm like.
Oh my god.
Anyway, so yeah, that video is crazy, right?
Yeah,
You guys want to see it one more time? You ready?
Hell no.
Yeah, you're telling me you get locked out naked, you're not going to do something weird like that.
I picture like the sound being Donnie from the Wild Thorn series.
Yeah.
See, I imagine it like that creature in Lights Out.
I don't think that she made any noise.
Lights Out, yeah, did it was like
Oh. Okay.
yeah.
You're not picturing like
No, no. I imagine that you hear like all like the limbs popping and like the like. I imagine the jaw's kind of unhinged, so I imagine you hear a lot of salivating and like sloshing and limbs
Wet
and
squelching.
joints. Yes,
Yeah.
squelching. Yes,
squelching.
yes.
a lot of that.
Someone calls it a skin tweaker.
Yeah, have we considered that all these people are just actually
someone
on
might just be on drugs.
Yeah.
It's always somebody on drugs.
Right
At the
on.
end of the day,
Come
that's
on.
literally
Oh my
every
God.
story. It's just somebody on drugs.
Man, that was so fun. I feel totally safe and comfortable right now.
Yeah, me too.
That's the glitch.
Okay, because you're my best friend, I'm going to go ahead and ignore that. But you know what you shouldn't ignore? Us. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe, listen to us on Spotify, Apple, Amazon. YouTube is fine too, I guess. You can find all of our social media at _the pod or email us at _thepod@gmail.com.
So, Sarah, when do you go home again?
Never.
Yay!
Addison, I don't think that's good.
Yes, it is. Wait, why wouldn't it be good? Wait, what was that?
The pod.